Solution, NY Nikki baby, salute. Appreciate the pull up. You already know, man. I appreciate your soul. Salute to NY Nikki baby, man. That's a whole fact. Got the last part today, people. Part 3. We're about to have some fun with this too. You understand me? Part 3 though. You know what I mean? Something like. You know what I mean? Something like. City Bammy salute. Something like. You know what I'm saying? Try to put the, the young lady on free game. And, I don't know. I don't know why my joint keep coming up like that. Renegade Society Production, salute my guy. Appreciate that pull up. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. We gotta have some fun. You dig? We definitely gonna do that. As we always do. You understand? As we always do. But yeah, it's gonna be a part 3. I'm gonna get into my swing first. This trip, go around to last yeehaw. And then we gonna get and have some fun and wild them up. You understand me? So, at the end of the day, I jumped on his platform today and went left. He threw Vinny V up there, and yeah, it's bad business with Vinny V, man. That's the word on the street. Wax Dog, salute. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take these off. Wax Dog, solution, man. Appreciate that pull up. Yeah, this is the last one, man. Part 3, man. Part 3, man. You can't chew on nothing. You can't bite. You dig? We gonna remix it. That. Talking about a sucker punch. Who is this? Let's see who this is. Talking about a sucker punch. Sucker punch is a move that has left many in this beat known for its unexpected speed and position. I often catch opponents off guard. So who you? Dr. Tuna, hand y'all. Okay, salute to you. Appreciate the pull up, man. Y'all rocking with your boy 050 Bucks, man, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back. Make sure when you come in the building, you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you share the live. Let's get this live out. Somebody go tell somebody, tell Shante, the movie has begun. Tell them to pull up. You know what I mean? And for the rest of y'all come in the building, hit that like button. Support the channel. You understand? You're now rocking out with your boy 050 Bucks. And I appreciate the pull up.
Let's get ready to rumble!
I'm about to be on some real content creating shit, B. Any nigga that ever came to my page and didn't give me no likes, didn't follow, didn't comment, or reshare any of my shit, is fucking blocked to me, B. You understand what the fuck I'm telling you right now? They're fucking blocked. I'm telling you, B. I feel naked out here, son. I don't know what to create. I don't know what to post. I want to leave the Instagram streets. But if I leave, all my followers still gonna love me, B.
Hey, Phil, get your ass out of my goddamn Uber. What the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah. 050 bucks. Mr. Shoot right back. Mr. Shoot right back. Never them. Never them. Never them. Never them. Yeah. It's never them. Never them. Us. Never them. Dark side. Where the fake get exposed. Exposed. Never shoot right back. Us never. Us never them. Never them. Never them. Yeah. Yo. To my supporters. Y'all realest ones. Without y'all, this ain't no fun. Gang, 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 gang. Shout out, Shante, Brim, Shante, Harlem legend. Platinum, shine, shine, shine too. All my supporters, yeah, I'm part of the team. Gang, 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 man, that shit a game. I just spin the block, my content. Live, I'm tight, feeling lame. More like hip-hop L's. Ops, boom. Shoot right back. Us, never them, and never them. Miss me with the fake-ish.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Miss me with the fake-ish. Y'all already know, though. Asia, salute. Appreciate the pull-up. Eve, sisters in the building. Appreciate the pull-up. What's wrong with these characters, sis? I mean, come on. They got to do better. That's a whole fact. They got to do better. They can't win. They don't know I'm seasoned for this. Seasoned. Yeah, season. That's a whole fact. Season. You understand me? So, you know, I'm getting a lot of flack. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my peoples, especially after they heard earlier. You know what I mean? They like, yo, you want a joint trying to show the young nigga how to get right. He don't even know about this, what you know. At the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I know my situation. You dig? I even try to put him on to that. Oh, your views and all that, nigga. I can get 2 views in a building and make $50 to $100 off that show with only one person watching me. You see, these are the, you know what I mean? These are the, you know, the perks that you get when you monetize. You ain't got to worry about views. I don't worry about views. You know what I'm saying? I don't worry about that. So Shante, I know you watching. You in the bushes. I'm gonna let you come up, but I want to play. You know, we want to talk about drip, and you talking about all I wear is Nautica and all this. Like, yo, my God, trust me, you can't listen, man. Don't even do that. Don't even do that. Don't even do that. Don't even do that. Hold on for a minute. Cause on a Sunday, man, like Shante, on a Sunday, my Gaza, check your boy out. This on a Sunday. Yeah, it's on a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? It's on a Sunday. This how you style. This how you style. This how you style on a bum nigga like Shante. This is Sunday. Out in the sun, you know what I'm saying? Bucket low. You know what I'm saying? Got the big P's on the face. Yeah, you know hold on. The Dosey go. Oh, no, my bad. It's demonic. You know what I'm saying? I got the, the money's on the face, you know what I'm saying? I'm blinging. I'm like, what we doing, Shante? You can't touch me, man. We ain't got nothing on me, Miss Lady. Relax, sit down. I have plethora of seats. You know what I'm saying? I have plethora of seats. This is what I just do, though, people. This ain't nothing new. If y'all watch me, this is what I do, man. Like, come on. You know what I mean? But, you talk about somebody, how they dress and all that. You don't sit down. Audie in the building, solution. Salute to my man, Audie. Talking is just in the building, solution. Yeah, don't worry about it. Hey, Jess, don't worry about it, man. I'm about to spank him real quick. Because he keep throwing your name out there, too, like a scorned broad. You know what I'm saying? He's a scorned broad, so you got the excuse. But I've been told y'all, Jess. I told y'all about her early in the game. You just had to have fun with her. Treat her like a pancake. Flat. You know what I'm saying? When it's done, flap it on over. It ain't hard. It ain't hard. He's a bozo from Acapulco. You understand me? That's how you got to treat him. That's a fact. That's how you got to treat him. Mikey B, salute, my God. Appreciate the pull up. Oh, man. Let me get this out the way real quick. Let me just get this out the way real quick. Because I pulled up, right? Smitty had me thinking he was great, do what he do. I'm like, oh, word, man, Smitty. Not the, a 9 to 5 is better than a 25. So I'm like, damn, something must have. So I'm like, wow, he got caught up in the zip situation. So I said, like, let's watch this shot play out. So now I'm hearing Smitty, yeah, I'm gonna knock his face off. I'm gonna knock his teeth out. I'm gonna blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what? Smitty? Really? Yeah, I pulled it up in the bush Sunday at 1. Downstairs my beach chair. So I'm like, oh, he about to get active. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm with the ish. I ain't gonna sit here in front, people. I'm with the ish. I said I ain't gonna cap. Let me tune in. Let me see what's going on. Then I'm hearing Smitty. Yeah, I ain't on here for that. Y'all want to know, Smitty? Listen, you. How would I say? You entice people to pull up thinking that you were gonna do something. That's why people was waiting. You know what I mean? So you can't get upset. You know what I'm saying? Because people was in the chat and they like, yo, listen, man. I thought you was gonna do that, or with a beach shit, or with that. You can't be speaking non-violence, but then speaking violence. I'm just being honest. And my man Mikey B voice. I'm just being honest. Everybody tuned in, you thinking that you was gonna. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know sometimes we talk out of emotion and all that, but sometimes you got to check that before you leave. Before you leave. So now we ain't have to worry about, because then it looked like you was clout chasing, which I know you wasn't clout chasing, but to the people, it made it look like that. So, that's why I'm like, yo, dig, at the end of it, you shouldn't have put that out there in the atmosphere. You know what I mean? Because I'm waiting. I'm like, oh, okay. I was going to make that my show today. I was going to push my joint back, and I was going to make that my show today. Smitty Brim pulls up on Zip with the Drip. I ain't going to lie to you. I ain't got a lot to kick it. I was going to make that the show, man. You know what I'm saying? So, I had to push my show and go ahead and go my original plan A, which is my last part of dealing with, Shante, the bozo. But yeah, Smitty, I don't know, man. I don't know what kind of mood that was, Smitty. I don't know what kind of bull that was. Like, I'm with non-violent. If that's what you gonna stand on, you know what I mean? That good old law. You stand on that good old law, then you preach it non-violent, then we be all right with that. But Smitty can't be talking about you gonna knock a nigga teeth out and all this and all that. You pulling up to the hood with your beach chair. Then 3 minutes later, you talk about you had a cookout with your family. Nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But you should know how this YouTube go, Smitty, man. You've been around a minute, man. You've been around a minute, so I can't give you a pass on that, man. You know what I mean? Can't give you a pass on that, man. That, that right there was kind of wacky, man. It was kind of wacky, Smitty. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. It was kind of wacky, man. I'm going to keep it real with you. I thought you was gonna pull up and make a movie, or rather a movie was gonna go down. You know what I mean? So, I get it though. Let me put this out there. I'm glad nothing went down because Smitty, this is YouTube. Now this is all, but how can I say? This what I'm spitting now is just, a mano-a-mano-ish. You know what I'm saying? It's just YouTube. You understand me? And, certain things that going on YouTube, you just got to have a skin for it. I'm a firm believer. This is why I'm Mr. Shoot Right Back. Because when you shoot, you got to shoot right back. That's it. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be that serious to where as though, we are too grown for that. Let's just put that out there. We are too grown for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he in a, Zip, I'm talking in a good situation to, do what he do and still get his money. That's what he want to do, and that's what he want to do. You know what I mean? By any means. You know what I mean? So you should know that. She's been around for a minute. You know what I mean? Now let it play out like how you doing. You dig what I mean? And and get back in the algorithm a little bit and start popping your ish. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Shoot right back. You know what I mean? Shoot right back. That's a fact. You know what I mean? So I want you to put that out there immediately. You dig what I mean? Because to me, without all the fun and the ish and the giggles and all that, you know what I mean? Big move. You know what I mean? Way to go out there, enjoy family. You know what I mean? Enjoy the fact that you can go back to your hood, relax, chill with guys you grew up with. Leave on that note. You know what I'm saying? So, I salute. No drama. I salute that. That's a fact. You know what I mean? But when you get to the giggles and the ish, come on, Smitty. You said you was gonna knock the man's teeth out and all that. Like, come on. You said you was gonna have him looking like Gumby, aka New Jersey gay. You gonna have him walking around like that. Nah, you can't have Zip walking around like that, man. You can't have Zip walking around like that, man. You can't have Zip walking around like that, man. And while I be talking on that, before I get into my spiel, you understand what I'm saying? People who's in the background hitting me, yo, you part of the movement, blase, blah. Listen at this, man. I think I'll be more of a sucker nigga to jump in a situation that I know my China got that. I don't got to jump in. Then I think the nigga be dragging me. Then they be talking about Bucks running around with niggas mice in his mouth. You know what I mean? I ain't got to go through all that. So, I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. You know what I mean? That's my Gaza, over everything. You know what I mean? China's my dude over everything. So I'm not the type of dude that's go against that. You know what I mean? So we on good terms, you know what I mean? But I know he got that, and he doing just what he do. He got that. But come on. You know what I'm saying? But, and to Zip, keep it, you know what I mean? Like, I tell everybody this, man. I said this from day one, man. And honestly, I told Shante this. If y'all heard part 2, in part 1, you can't tell nobody how to run this situation. You dig? And you ain't providing nothing to help the situation. You understand? But I would have took that route Zip would have took. Nah. And especially if he capping. Nah, that was a low blow. And it was a low blow only because Zip once came up on a platform bigging China up. Yeah, I seen him in the house and blah, blah. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm like, wow. Like, what? Again, I'm not putting no money in Zip pocket. So if he felt that's what he had to do what he needed to do, then so be it. By any means. That's just that. You know what I mean? I'm a firm believer, people. For me, I'm not into it. Like Shante wanted a nigga to be, oh yeah, you talked about my son. But listen, man. Really? My son just got into my oldest nigga just got into a situation, nigga, and I had to sit there and I had to chew that, but I'm gonna jump out my skin because somebody's in person of a big enforce the judge. All right, let me put it out the the judge. You understand what I'm saying? I don't take that. Like, I let that in the business that I'm in. I gotta understand people is not gonna jack what I'm promoting. They're not gonna jack that. I gotta be okay with that. I gotta walk away and go to the next customer and you know, and let them know my body of work. So I'm not gonna be like Shante. Yeah, he said something about, yeah, okay, he said that. That's what up though. People say shit every day, probably about a nigga that I don't hear. You understand? In real life. So I don't worry about that. The worrying gets to when people are contacting your people in real life, real timing, whether via text or phone call. That's bad. That's nobueno.com. You can't talk about nothing else but somebody literally speaking to your sister or your mother on the phone. You can't make that up. That really happened. That really happened. You get up here, you talk about what you heard. Oh, yeah, and don't know nothing. Looking stupid. And the sad thing about it, Shante, you, I know you know the Rich King. You, I ain't even gotta say no more. Never mind. But you know, at the end of the day, it's on YouTube. That's what I try to tell her. But when you speaking facts, these are the things you said about the dude who cut you. You ran your mouth. You ran your mouth about telling police on E. You ran your mouth about that. Ain't nobody else could have told the story better than you. You did that. You got packed up in pain. Everybody seen that. You came back on a war tour talking about, oh, I'm leaving. I love you. Hey, but I gotta go. People was contacting my family. You said you a father and you not. You said you don't live with your sister and you do. You saying all this, you bozo. You giving me this content. And just like you want to go on a rant, oh yeah, this guy got on a 4X this and a... No, listen, man. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it real. I don't know nobody walking around with Polo Assassin. I don't know, maybe because you Haitian. That may be a Haitian thing. You say you Haitian, whatever. I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know if that's what they do, so I can't knock them. I can't knock them. But what I'm going to do right now, you dig, so I can drop this link, you know what I mean? I'm going to get in my spill, and I'm going to finish him off with this. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much going to go into the fact of, how should I say, of him talking about his drip. And when I said I had the challenge for 5 days, he clearly said he only could do it for 3. Like, he one of those. And we might already seen them 3 outfits a million times on his joint. You understand me? So, I'm gonna have to go back. I see Smitty Brim is live. Oh, Chase back. Chase Milano back. He back on your boy Swallow him top like a dirty do-rag. Yeah, we're about to make this joint funky. We're about to make this joint real funky, people. But you just got to just stay in between the lines. It's not that serious. It's a whole fact. It's just not that serious. You know what I mean? But that's going to be a good one, man. We're going to see it. Which is good. At the end of the day, he got to have to shoot at OnlyMans as well. So I don't know how that's going to go. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to go down. He's on Swallow him top. I ain't know Swallow him used to work for him. You see what I'm saying? Dudes come up here stunting like they getting to the money on. Man, and they up here working for my Gaza Chase Millie. You can't make that up. You can't make that up, people. That's nobueno.com. Then you talking tough? How you talking tough? Word, how you talking tough though? Oh, yeah, this is my live anyway.
The King of New Jersey, like what the fuck? We was on live.
Alright, so I'ma jump in from where now he's hating on another dude named King of New Jersey. That's why I be trying to tell y'all. This is just all hate. This is just no cap, people. This is all hate. This is my same live.
Hey, yo, son, you need to be. Hey, yo, you know what?
This is my same live.
You need to drop some shit. It's called that shit the Mad YouTube. You know how they had
the Mad YouTuber, son. Because that's all he do was get on YouTube and hate. He took that as a joke then. And I named that show the Mad YouTuber. Yeah. In my Audi voice. Yeah, I named it the Mad YouTuber. But he really is the Mad YouTuber. He's mad at everybody. Anybody who don't jack him, he do not like. Look what OG Bobby Johnson, that was his Gaza. Anytime I shot at Shante or whatever, that nigga OG Bobby Johnson did not jack that. He was like, nah, that's my guy, New Jersey-ish. He turned around and talking about OG Bobby Johnson ain't Big Jersey no more. That's what I'm saying. A straight hater. That's all he do is hate. But let's just get to it. While we get into it, he hating on somebody named King of New Jersey.
You saying that you got your own company and shit, it gives me more evidence that you a fraud ass nigga. He's showing off one video, he was showing off his jewelry. I know you. My
bad. He's talking about Vela right now. Then he gonna get into the spec talking about the dude New Jersey, Big Jersey or something. He said he called something. But we gonna get to it. Right now he's talking about Vela.
That shit was bang bang, my nigga. That shit was moissanite. The type of watch that he had on. And the accessory and the other jewelry that he had on with it was silver. What the fuck? This nigga got a moissanite watch on with silver on? Like, this shit was disgusting, bro. But anyway, nah, that shit gave me more evidence that he's a fraud ass nigga. You lying about running your own business when you don't. Just keep it real, dog. How hard is it to keep it real?
So let me ask a question. So now if he go back and return and do all kind of homework on you and bring it up and do all this. Now, mind you, we going through all this fugazi-ish as it is. So now if he come back and look up or has somebody look up your information, where you from, what kind of job you got, would he be wrong for that?
No, I mean, he could do whatever the fuck he wants. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I didn't look that shit up myself. I didn't.
So pretty much what I'm getting at is all content and nothing personal, nothing, you know.
Nah, it can never be personal because I don't know the nigga personally. You know what I'm saying? I've been here delivering shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying like what I dislike from dude is him coming up on YouTube with this tough Tony character, and he's not like that. Like, just stop it. Like, he's literally on camera talking about, yeah, pull up. You see what you like? You at the Jersey Shore boardwalk. Ain't nothing but family and kids walking around. And you talking about, yeah, pull up. You see where I'm at? In my DM. Pull up. I already know what it is. Pull up. Talking crazy. Like, so I asked him. I said, bro, who was you talking to that day? Oh, I don't even know. I don't even remember. Exactly, my nigga.
Oh, so he was talking to you?
No, he wasn't talking to nobody. He was just doing that shit just to act tough. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But this nigga just doing this shit just to talk, just to try to be like us, my nigga. When we don't even do that shit. Bucks, I can't picture you. I can't picture you at the fucking boardwalk being like, yeah, niggas, stop it. That nigga see where I'm at the boardwalk right now and shit. Stop it. Pull up, nigga. Pull up, nigga. We got niggas out right now. Nigga, pull up, nigga. Pull up. Bucks, I can't see that shit coming from you, my nigga. I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't see that shit coming from a nigga like that. that. I can see that shit coming from a brother like Smitty. I can't see that shit coming. I just can't see that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't even get a pass just knowing that, that's not his lifestyle. He's not a civilian. You know what I'm saying? He doing what he need to do. You know what I mean? He a monetized channel. Obviously, he's doing something.
Yeah, he is a civilian and stay in that civilian lane and shit. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you trying to talk this gangster lifestyle, now I got a problem with that shit. You feel me? You ain't got no
personally, I don't think you should have a problem with that, me personally, man. You know what I'm saying? My thing, this is just me. You already know. You know what I'm saying?
I always had a problem with that stuff, bro. But I ain't even going
ever since grade one, I understand that, and I know that. So me knowing a little bit about you, I'm trying to tell you again, sometimes, homie, you can't worry about how another dude is going to do what they do.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that.
You must understand, YouTube streets is YouTube streets. Social media. If you want to do...
I was just saying that right now, people. And I said this to him about a year and a half ago.
If that's how he feel he want to get his content, you got to let him do that, homie. You know what I'm saying? Unless you willing to say, yo, fellow, I got a better way. I got a setup for you to do what I think that you should be doing. Now you bringing a proposition to him.
I was just saying that right now, people. Like, y'all just heard me say that right now. I just broke that same thing down. I told Shante that same line as y'all just heard right there. That was a year, maybe a half ago, if not that long. You understand me? So, trust me, I stand on law over here. It's no switching up. I ain't got to do that. I ain't got a lot of kicking. You understand? So, this is just me again trying to give him free game. Obviously, he ain't take it because look what she doing on the streets right now. But let's just get to it. Let's get to it.
Bringing a proposition to him, so now you can afford to say, yo, I don't like you doing it. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I be pushing. Sometimes we get caught up and say, yo, why this nigga doing that? Because who are we to tell him what he can't do or what he should be doing?
I did that. I checked myself about that with the King of New Jersey, pt3 and shit, because I had called him up because I was tight. I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga trying to call himself the King of New Jersey? Like, what the fuck? We was on live and shit.
Hey,
like,
yo, son, you need to be. Hey, yo, you know what? I'm gonna give you an alley-oop. You need to drop some shit. Just call that shit the Mad YouTuber. You know how they had the Mad Rapper, the Mad YouTuber. Yo, you just jump on, nigga. You know what? I'm about to steal that. I'm about to get an episode of that. I'm going in at the Mad YouTuber. Yeah, yo,
I'm on live. Rest in peace, Dread. This was Dread. It's Dread. Everybody on there. So I'm like, nigga, who the fuck is you calling yourself the YouTube? So he naming his block, whoopie whoop. I'm naming my hood and shit, whoopie whoop. So I'm like, so niggas like, yo, chill. Y'all doing too much. Just hit each other in the back line and shit. So we exchanged numbers and shit. I called son up. So he like, yeah, man, like, whoopie whoop. So we talking regular and shit. Then it came to me. I'm like, man, who the fuck am I to be telling this man he can't call himself a king, guy? Who the fuck am I? I said, you know what, homie? You sound credible and shit. You just named one of my OGs from my hood. I just called him up. He gave you credit and shit. I said, you know what? Pardon me, man. Pardon me for saying that shit, for coming at you like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to call yourself the King of New Jersey? Go ahead. Just make sure you rep us right, dog. That's all I ask. Just make sure you rep us right. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be getting at that dirty ass other nigga and shit. Cause he is fucking terrible. The nigga live in Delaware and he still got fucking Jersey in his name. I can't stand that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just got a passion for. I just hate fraudulent ass shit. But you know what I'm saying? I've always been that way and shit. Ever since grade school and shit. You know what I'm saying? I just can't stand that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with
the fakeness. You know what I'm saying? I know it ain't never go nowhere and shit like that. You know what I mean? I gotta deal with that. You know what I mean? But when I'm at,
hold on. Weakness. Oh, should I? Hey, yo, should I just let him just spit that out there like that? And he talked about me today? He talked about me today, right? Don't New Jersey Gay be on his platform? Do y'all see? Yo, hold on. This is my first time, people. I didn't even realize this. What a coinky thing. He's about to talk about New Jersey. Yo, people, do I gotta make this up, man? I don't got a lot of kicking, man. But let him keep on talking. Yo, you can't make this up. That's a fact. Hold on, I want him to go right into it.
That shit, man. I'm like, niggas need to be getting at them Adam 22s and them DJ Vlad niggas and shit. Yeah, yo, I'm on live. Rest in peace, Dread. This one, Dread is Dread. Everybody on there. So I'm like, nigga, who the fuck is you calling yourself the YouTube? So he naming his block, whoopie-whoop. I'm naming my hood and shit, whoopie-whoop. So I'm like, so niggas like, yo, chill. Y'all doing too much. Just hit each other in the backline and shit. So we exchange numbers and shit. I call son up. So
this is
like, yeah, man,
the
like,
dude.
So we talking regular and shit. Then it came to me. I said,
King of New Jersey.
Man, who the fuck am I to be telling this man he can't call himself a king, guy? Who the fuck am I? I said, you know what, homie? You sound credible and shit. You just named one of my OGs from my hood. I just called him up. He gave you credit and shit. I said, you know what? Pardon me, man. Pardon me for saying that shit, for coming at you like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to call yourself the king of New Jersey? Go ahead. Just make sure you rep us right, dog. That's all I ask. Just make sure you rep us right. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be getting at that dirty ass other nigga and shit. Because he is fucking terrible. I can't. Never go nowhere and shit like that. You know what I mean? I gotta deal with that. You know what I mean? But when I'm at work, I get paid to deal with that shit. Yeah, hey, how you doing, Bob? Yeah. Doing with that shit. You need to drop some shit. Then it came to me. I'm like, man, who the fuck is you talking about? I was with my girl at the beach. Who the fuck is you talking about? Me knowing a little bit about. You need to drop some shit. Just call that shit the Mad YouTube. You know how they had the Mad rapper, the Mad YouTube. Yo, you just jump on. You know what? I'm about to steal that. I'm about to get an episode of that. The Mad YouTube. Yeah, yo, I'm on live. Rest in peace, Dread. This one, Dread is Dread. Everybody on there. So I'm like, nigga, who the fuck is you calling yourself the YouTube? So he naming his block, whoopie-whoop. I'm naming my hood and shit, whoopie-whoop. So I'm like, so niggas like, yo, chill. Y'all doing too much. Just hit each other in the backline and shit. So we exchange numbers and shit. I call son up. So he like, yeah, man, like, whoopie-whoop. So we talking regular and shit. Then it came to me. I'm like, man, who the fuck am I to be telling this man he can't call himself a king, guy? Who the fuck am I? I said, you know what, homie? You sound credible and shit. You just named one of my OGs from my hood. I just called him up. He gave you credit and shit. I said, you know what? Pardon me, man. Pardon me for saying that shit, for coming at you like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to call yourself the king of New Jersey? Go ahead. Just make sure you rep us right, dog.
See, now that's what be having me tripping. Because in any other situation, that's a big move. In any other situation, you know what? That's what's up. But when you're dealing with somebody like Shante, who are you to tell somebody what they repping and what they can't rep anyway? You're confused. You're the same one that said 031. You're confused. You're the same one that told on somebody who cut you in the face. You're confused. You're the same one that called the cops on Eve James. You're confused. So I don't know how you get the energy to feel like you relevant. This is what I'm getting at. But he about to go in, and the same guy that's repping his platform now, right? I hope he watching this. Because I know you hear this. You know he's talking about you. Yeah, he's talking about you, New Jersey Gay, aka Gumby. You see how he feel about you? NoBueno.com. But y'all be the same ones that try to get up there and dictate somebody else's movements and how they moving on these YouTube streets. NoBueno.com. But let him keep running his mouth. I ain't got a lot to kick it.
Make sure you rep us right, dog. That's all I ask. Just make sure you rep us right. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be getting at that dirty ass other nigga and shit. Cause he is fucking terrible. I can't. The nigga live in Delaware and he still got fucking Jersey in his name. I can't stand that shit. Who that? You know what I'm saying? I just got a passion. I just hate fraudulent ass shit. But you know what I'm saying? I've always been that. It's knowing that, you know.
Let's say that again.
But I'm going with that, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to call yourself shit ever since grade school and shit. You know what I'm saying? I just can't stand that shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand the fakeness. You know what I'm saying? I know it ain't never go nowhere and shit like that. You know what I mean? I gotta deal with that. You know what I mean? But when I'm at work, when I'm that shit, with that shit, doing chill, y'all doing too. I just hate fraudulent ass shit. But you know what I'm saying? Better way that rapper the manual. Shit, ever since grade. Yeah, with that, me personally. Now we get caught up in Delaware and he still got fucking Jersey in his name. I can't stand that shit. Like, ever since grade, I just up the king, my hood and shit. The spar was. I checked myself about that with who the fuck it watched the game yesterday? It was a I ain't know why shit. Me knowing chill, y'all doing too much. Just hit each other in the background and shit. So we exchange numbers and shit. I called son up. So he like, yeah, man, like so we talking regular and shit. Then it came to me, I'm like, man, who the fuck am I to be telling this man he can't call himself a king, dog? Who the fuck am I? I said, you know what, homie, you sound credible and shit. You just named one of my OGs from my hood. I just called him up. He gave you credit and shit. I said, you know what? Pardon me, man. Pardon me for saying that shit, for coming at you like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to call yourself the king of New Jersey? Go ahead. Just make sure you rep us right, dog. That's all I ask. Just make sure you rep us right. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be getting at that dirty ass other nigga and shit. Cause he is fucking terrible. I can't. The nigga live in Delaware and he still got fucking Jersey in his name. I can't stand that shit. Who that? You know what I'm saying? I just got a pat.
He ain't want to say who that, but we all know who that is, though, right?
You know what I'm saying? You want to call yourself the king of New Jersey? Go ahead. Just make sure you rep us right, dog. That's all I ask. Just make sure you rep us right. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be getting at that dirty ass other nigga and shit. Cause he is fucking terrible. I can't. The nigga live in Delaware and he still got fucking Jersey in his name. I can't stand that shit. Who that? You know what I'm saying? I just.
Now look how fake that is, right? Because that same person he talking about, he shares the platform with. Huh? Oh? Didn't you just tell me? Nah, man. New Jersey J. That's how he feel about you, man. Yeah, that's how he feel about you, man. That's how he dropped you down earlier, man. That's how he feel about you, man. That's a fact. Wasn't nothing wrong with your audio. He just did that. He did that. I mean, besides, I was saying that your gums was in the way, but he did that. He said the audio. I said it wasn't the audio. Your gums was just in the way. But that's how he feel about you. Let's hear that one more time before we move on. But you see how you see where I'm getting at with this? It's out of linea. Out of linea, people. You can't make this up. And he thinks he's popping. Come on, people. Let's say that one more time, though. Let's say that one more time, man. You can't make this up. You can't make it up.
just make sure you rep us right, dog. That's all I ask. Just make sure you rep us right. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be getting at that dirty ass other nigga and shit. Cause he is fucking terrible. I can't. The nigga live in Delaware and he still got fucking Jersey in his name. I can't stand that shit. Who that? You know what I'm saying? I just gotta pass it. I just hate fraudulent ass shit. But you know what I'm saying? I've always been that way and shit. Ever since grade school and shit. You know what I'm saying? I just can't stand that shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with the fakeness. You know what I'm saying? I know it ain't never go nowhere and shit like that. You know what I mean? I gotta deal with that. You know what I mean? But when I'm at work, I get paid to deal with that shit. Yeah, hey, how you doing, Bob? Yeah, good. Fuck out of here. Hey, what's up, Tim? Yeah, I watched the game yesterday. It was a killer. I ain't watch shit yesterday, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? I was with my girl at the beach. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about? Yeah, oh, God, yeah. Oh, man, Trump, what? He's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I get paid for that shit. You know what I'm saying? When I leave that job and shit, yeah, that was back to I ain't even gonna say my alias. It's back to Sean Prince, nigga. It's back to Sean Prince. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? But nah, you right though, right? You right though, Bugs. You right though, Bugs. Right, but I mean, I gotta understand it though. You don't understand it's just content. As long as you know you understand that it's content, you ain't come up here and make it personal. Nah. You know what I mean? Never personal. Always business. You know what I'm saying? Never. I don't wish no harm on Bello and shit. I wish the best for Bello and what he got going on. You know what I'm saying? That man is a man. That man is a man. That man got a house. That man got a family, a wife, kid. That man is a man. Hell no. I wish the best for that brother and shit. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to spar with son and shit. That's a fact. And that's it. You know as long as that's it. You know, stick to content and, you know, that shit don't jump out of the social media ring. You understand what I'm saying? Keep shooting and stay loaded, man. You know what I mean? You got every right to feel it. As long as you can stand on law, as long as you can stand on law, then, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, ain't nobody can't tell you nothing. You did what that's a fact. That's a fact. I'm going to definitely stand on law. You know what I'm saying? He give off the same impression that he going to stand on it too. So, yeah, for sure. For sure. So what you think about that the show last night? That shit was banging, man. Oh, the show was popping, man. I pulled up, man. That shit was like what, 4 hours? Yes, sir. That shit was 4 hours. I think I caught it midway and shit, man. It was popping, man. That's why I pulled up and told him, I'm like, yo, China, man, fuck all that. Ain't nobody want to get at Hassan no more, man. Fuck that shit, man. I'm like, niggas need to be getting at them Adam 22s and them DJ Vlad niggas and shit. And niggas was like, right, my phone kept fucking up though and shit. Hassan was digging. He was like, yo, I dig what this nigga saying right here. But my phone kept fucking up and shit. Right, you know what I'm saying?
Another clout move. Hassan mic all in his mouth. Like he one of them. You know how you around a crowd of people to dig and they having a whole like convo and just so happen your conversation kind of, you know, intercept you know that vibration and then you acting like, oh yeah, they was talking to me. He wasn't talking to you. He don't even know who Yo, dudes is wicked, man. But this is the type of dude who think he's popping. He's the guy. He got all this on everybody and everybody is this and everybody that. He's the main culprit. He got the biggest nose on his face that I ever seen a clown have. But let him keep on being a clown.
What this nigga saying right here, but my phone kept fucking up and shit. Right, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, yo, we good right here. Harlem was like, because I'm like, them niggas be interviewing each other and shit. You feel me? They drop the drool and shit, say they be interviewing each other. So I'm like, China, you was supposed to been interviewing Hassan with all the controversy he be having and shit. You know what I'm saying? Right.
China mic all in his mouth. Now, mind you, people, he didn't have a channel to first. This is just somebody who's happy to be on my panel, and he just running his mouth to make himself seem like he was relevant. I gave him a shot. Yeah, I gave him a shot. And he's just...
Hassan, you supposed to have been interviewing China. And Harlem, you got interview skills too and shit. Harlem ain't hear me right though and shit, but Harlem got interview
few skills too and shit. You know what I mean? And he in that battle world shit and all that shit.
Back doing numbers.
Yeah, he bringing a whole different type of what's the name and shit. You
Doing
feel me?
great over there.
But Harlem was like, everybody ain't gonna be with it. I'm like, you don't need everybody. Y'all three alone right now is enough. And we got other brothers on the side like Smitty and Bud. I forgot about you, Bud, but I named Smitty. You got Smitty, OG, and Bucks. What more do you need? And niggas doing and zipping to the mix too and shit.
Damn, he just threw the whole studio in his mouth. I'm throw the whole studio. Quad studio, Universal studio. I'm throwing everybody's studio. Everybody's studio welcome in Shante's mouth. The cords and everything. The mic, the stick to the mic, Noroski, everything. The soundproof walls, just throw that in Shante's mouth. He's open. He has all slots available. Please. I heard he got the best sound that you can hear out of a human's mouth. Please know that. Please. I ain't got a lot of kicking, people. Just listen to him.
We just, and niggas, and I told niggas we gotta clean up our own backyard, right? 10 toes is out the whip. We all agreed on that. China said he told Bimmy like, yo, if we do rock out with this YouTube thing, ain't nobody trying to rock out with it. So I said, yo,
yeah, that's a fact. Hold on, pause yourself. Yo, listen, that's a fact. I want to speak on it.
Yo, man. You can't make this up, man. Yo, you can't make this up. This is somebody, right? Hearing Shante talk, you would think he was part of the movement. Am I lying, people? The way he told the advice he had for Harlem Legend, advice, why he didn't take all that advice for himself, because now he have a channel, and use it for his own personal advice. How you giving somebody else advice and you can't even, on your own advice, you can't even pop? Man, but I want to get to people. Hold on for a minute.
Give a little background.
We're about to get into the contest that I said.
You know what I mean? Any ideas that they...
We're about to get into the contest that I said about. It was about Drip of the Week. That was the name of it, Drip of the Week. And I wanted, people for 5 days. Friday, you throw a little collage together or whatever, and you just pretty much pitch your drip. You ain't have to wear it every day, but you put that together for each day, and then you put it up there. Then we used to have the voters, and then they would have picked the best out of that 5, and then they would have kept it going, and then somebody would have voted who had the best drip of the week. Oh man, listen to this guy response. No bueno.
What they're doing, you know what I mean? Any ideas that they can share to other people, you know what I mean? Just give somebody a voice, you know what I mean? That, that's being probably blackballed or, ain't got the platform to go up there and speak they want to. Then you let Saquon get busy. Yeah. But these young boys ain't getting, they not getting regular money, man. You know what I mean? These young boys, and they getting it quick. They get 30, 40,000 one day, next.
When I remember, I seen the dude with a Haitian flag one, red diamond, blue diamond. Shit.
Shay Boogie said she got the tester. Shay Boogie said he got the tester.
You got the diamond tester?
Upstate New York. Upstate New York.
Oh, upstate New York? Oh, dang. That's too far.
All them jails, all that shit. I do work by all them jails. I work for, but it's crazy the people I'm doing this work.
But that's my peoples right there.
Oh, you breaking up, Jay? You breaking up, Jay? That's all. Please, that nigga, you better show that. That piece better be. You know
what I mean? And you doing what you doing.
Jay Money Bag, Jay Money. But drop the link. Jay Money Bag, hit the link and just. Now, niggas, you crazy. These niggas shit is iced the fuck out. These young boys.
I mean, but 70,000. God, too.
Say, boys, you kidding?
No, I mean, I know you getting busy. I know that line of.
Hey, man.
So, you got
save my life.
Boy, them young boys get into that bag, my nigga.
Hey, man.
70.
Boys get into that bag, my nigga.
Yeah, that's my style. I was like, oh, this nigga's killing it. And that's my guy, too.
Just show the piece right quick.
You know, we kind of in they cash more than
that. I respect about them young boys, but they get into that busy. And I know what happened. Just the time they got on, I be like, God dang, nigga. I know that's a 20 piece right there. I know that's a 30 piece. Easy. And what the difference is.
Alright, I finally got it. Alright, damn. I keep trying to get it, but I got it. This peep game. Hold on, let me see where it starts. Say from 51. Alright. We'll bring it back, but I got it.
If you think that's your drip, you throw 5 joints together, and on Sunday, you know what I mean? We everybody throw a big show, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, make it fun. The same thing I said, like, with the top YouTubers. You get the top YouTubers, and by the week, we add their numbers up. When Sunday come, whoever have the highest numbers by Sunday, we get a pot. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't got to be waiting on the 21st, you know, for a check. You know,
that's a lot. That's a lot of fits, though. That's a lot. You want 5 fits?
Well,
I say your Friday's fit and your Saturday fit, and then judge it on Sunday and shit. 5 fits is a lot.
Listen, you could put any picks up. You know what I mean? I was just saying, because it's called Drip of the Week. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you pretty much putting up a flip, you know.
Did he say 5 fits is a lot? Y'all heard him, people. He said 5 fits is a lot. Yo, all I said was, you mean to tell me you ain't got 5 outfits? This was a year ago, people. That man said he didn't even have 5 outfits to put together. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5! Just to put together. And then that Sunday, everybody ante up. You put your fresh joint. You think that's what it is. The judges. And then if you're the winner, you're the winner. But how you don't have 5? He said, he said Friday, Saturday. That's only 2 fits. That's not, you can't have no fun doing that. We talking about a drip. Anybody could drip for a day. See? He just exposed himself. He one of those that'd have a drip for a day or 2. What? You only could get fresh for a day or 2?
And they got their own platform. You know what I mean? I'm giving them the opportunity to put up on here. You know, they could, spit. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, making fun. The same thing I said, like, with the top YouTubers. You get the top YouTubers, and by the week, we add their numbers up. When Sunday come, whoever have the highest numbers by Sunday, we get a pot. You know, everybody ain't got to be waiting on the 21st, for a check. You know, that's a lot. That's a lot of fits, though. That's a lot. You want 5 fits? Well, I say your Friday's fit and your Saturday fit, and then judge it on Sunday and shit. 5 fits is a lot. Listen, you can put any pics up. You know what I mean? I was just saying, because it's called Drip of the Week. Yeah. You know what I mean?
People, am I tripping? He said 5 fits was a lot. Let me know if I'm bugging. Am I overdoing it in life? Because I can go, a lot of you not, people. Just where I'm at right now, I can go 30 days. At least 25 of them days, a tag is coming off. I'm just being honest, so my man might get beef voice. That's a fact. And that's just on the travel. 30 days. I can go 30 days, different joint, 30 days. Facts. Without shopping, no nothing. 30. From sneaks, socks, draw, everything. He said Friday and Saturday. That's 2 days. And you talking about what I put on? Yo, he really said this. Y'all don't believe me?
Yeah, probably blackball or, ain't got the platform to go up there and spit they want to. So, I got that going on. I got that, I got a dope joint. I don't know why nobody jacking it, but it's like, drip of the week. You know what I mean? During the week, everybody throw their garments on. You know what I'm saying? And Friday, every day, you throw up a little catalog every Friday on the tube. Everybody put a pot together. You know what I'm saying? Just to make it fun. And every Friday, you get your cologne together.
You should do that. You should do that on the weekend. Everybody.
Right. Everybody turn their joints in. All you need is 5 pictures. It ain't got to be. It could be however. If you think that's your drip, you throw 5 joints together, and on Sunday, You know what I mean? We everybody throw a big show. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like making fun. The same thing I said. Like with the top YouTubers, you get the top YouTubers, and by the week we add their numbers up. When Sunday come, whoever have the highest numbers by Sunday, we get a pot. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't got to be waiting on the 21st. You know, for a check. You know
that's a lot. That's a lot of fits though. That's a lot. You want 5 fits?
Well,
I say your Friday's fit and your Saturday fit, and then judge it on Sunday and shit. 5 fits is a lot.
Listen, you can put any picks up. You know what I mean? I was just saying, because it's called Drip of the Week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you pretty much putting up a flick. You know, I got Fresh Monday. That's cool. I got Fresh Wednesday. That's cool. So out of that week, the best, like you said, it don't matter how many picks, you know, you could put up there.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? You just have something you could put up there, you know, where as though, you know, you like, yo, Drip of the Week. This is my drip during the week, or however. You know what I mean? And everybody throw a little pot together. You know, we get somebody that's, you know, that's sturdy, that, you know, they ain't on no, you know, uggery. And boom, we have fun.
I can dig that. Start pushing that shit on your IG too and shit.
I did. I'm doing it already.
Boys.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Mad young boys. You don't want no young boys pulling up, boy. They pulling up with all types of design and shit.
Listen, I'm with it.
I don't want them young boys pulling up.
I'm with it. That's what I want. I'm with it. You know what I mean? That's what I want.
Pulling up with a Mary, Christian Dior. They pulling up on all types of shit. Shit you ain't never even heard of. What? Shit done changed.
Somebody shoot at my Giants. Why you say that? What?
But anyway, people, you dig? That right there, you know, I'm going to close out with for part 3. The proof is just in the pudding, man. You know what I mean? I ain't got a lot to kick it. You dig? I ain't got a lot to kick it. It ain't no way around that. There ain't no way around that, man. I'm about to drop this link. Ain't no way around that, man. Ain't no way around that, man. I mean, ain't no way around that, yo. That's just basic. That's basic. That's not like he told you out of his own mouth. Word up. He told you out of his own mouth. How he giving it up. See, this all facts. Y'all sat here just like me and heard everything he said out of his mouth. Down to Velo, down to New Jersey J, down to King of New Jersey, BTV, whatever that is, but King of New Jersey. It's like this is all he do. And then when you look at it, right, look who he rocks with. That's why I say, like, it's just a lot of hate, maybe too much hate. And then you turn around, you throw their mic in your mouth. That's bad. Same thing you did with 050 The Movement. Every time you turn around, you had a chance to get in my inbox, you letting me know how 050 The Movement don't rock with me. You letting me know 050 The Movement don't share my live. You letting me know 050 The Movement don't support me. You letting me know Harlem Legend don't support me. You like, come on, like you just be going too far with it, and it's scary. For you, that is. You too grown for that, man. You too grown for that, man. You got to get you some business, man. I was trying to tell this to you earlier on your live. You got to get you some business. Them people, some maybe, they laughing at you. They laughing at you. It is no way that I think, okay, I say somebody that potentially is sturdy, right? And you see them in the chat, you like, oh, all right, yeah, damn, you like, you know, I thought old boy was sturdy. But you know, he entertaining you. You dig? I can't see them like, okay, that's my guy, yeah. Nah, you're entertaining. It's a difference. Because, I mean, I hope that's what it is. Because if it's not, they should tell you, yo, you out of pocket. You out of pocket. And it's not even to say it's nothing that he can't clean up. He could clean it up. He could clean it up. It ain't not for him to clean up, but he want to run around and tell everybody else's story. Yeah, that's what he want to do. He want to run around and tell everybody else's story. Look at the situation, what happened with Eve. Look at this situation. Check this out. Look at this situation with him and Eve. I mean, you can't make this up.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Then this guy would be calling us.
Who? Detective Smith? Detective Smith? He don't know you here. But I'm trying to tell you, I'm working with y'all, bro.
All right, look. Are you working right this second?
Right now! I work for you guys for the rest of my life. What are you talking about, bro?
Just relax, guy.
Look.
All right, I know who he is.
Dead.
All right.
I've been dead.
I'm telling you right now.
And I'm telling you right now, I've been talking to him all right now. I'm telling you right now, I got to give him 10 on Thursday, man.
I don't know anything about that.
Look, this. I talk to him all day long.
I don't have my glasses, guy.
I don't.
Because it's
I
like
had 5 cops out here, bro.
All right, but you only had 2.
You
only had 2, and you didn't even have to tell us that. You could have just talked to us like a normal person, and we wouldn't have known, and we'd have just walked away. But you're out here screaming it to the whole neighborhood. We have not said anything about what you do.
I told you I was working for you guys. I asked you to turn the cameras off because I'm a confidential informant.
But right now you're not.
Dude, I'm on the clock all day. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Then this guy would be calling us.
Who? Detective Smith? Detective Smith? He don't know you here. But I'm trying.
That's out of pocket. That's out of pocket. That is Shante at his finest. That's Shante at his finest. He fits all the criteria. Big facts. He fits. Hey, Shante, man, you need to give you some business, man. But yeah, I told Shante. I told him to pop out. I told him to pop out so he could, because it ain't looking good for him. Yeah, it ain't looking good for him. You know what I mean? Ain't looking good for him. They got to explain that. I want to know why you felt like New Jersey, you was mad because New Jersey J is from Jersey. And why did you call him dirty? Yeah, I want to know that. Pop out and tell me that. Why did you call New Jersey J dirty? And you mad because he representing Jersey. Tell me that. I want to know why. Pull up and tell me that. Can you do that, Shante? Pull up and tell me that. I want to know that. I want to know, why did you call New Jersey gay dirty? I want to know that. That's a whole fact. I want to know that, please. Ayo, DC, he ain't even got 5 pair of sneakers, man. Yeah, he running around talking about Asia, my baby mother. Yeah, you know, that's what I'm saying. Just cat. Just cat. But yet he want me to get up here and he want me to argue, right? He want me to argue and go back and forth with somebody that's like, yo baby mama this, yo, your baby mama that, yo. Like, he want me to, like, why am I rebutting for what? It's YouTube. That was, I think that would make us different, me and you, different, because you are YouTube. I just work for YouTube. You know what I mean? It may sound kind of whistling. I say that to say because he plays the YouTube character all day, every day. Period. You understand what I'm saying? And somebody could say, hey, yo, Shante, they peeing on you, and it's really raining. And you will go for that. Oh, no, they ain't peeing on me, it's raining. No, they peeing on you for real. But you would say it's raining. Yeah, that's the kind of dude you is. A nigga pee right all on you, man. And then you tell them, nah, they ain't peeing on me, that's just rain. Like anything. And you will go for it. I thought if you can go to the source, you get the right ingredients. So yeah, your whole meal be twisted. Word, your whole meal be twisted, man. That's a fact. Your whole meal be twisted. Because ain't no way in the world, man. Yo. Hey, yo. And them joints probably is worn out, Wax. Hey, yo, Wax, them joints probably worn out. He probably had them for a minute. Yo, listen, man, you actually, yo, I ain't got to do all that, man. Oh, yo, all I wear is Pumas. Like, are you dumb? Pumas? That's all I wear? No, that's just what yo, listen, I got enough. Yo, man, you can't make this up, man. And it really is sad. Because as y'all see, I be still to this day, I sit and I try to drop jewels on them. I try to let them know, like, yo, you can't keep believing in everything that you hear. People gonna say everything. But the fact of the matter is people really talk to your mother. They talk to your sister. They had some type of connection going on where verbally they know how each other sound. You can't compare that to somebody just talking junk on YouTube. Oh, yeah, that's your baby mother. How you know him? I'm telling you no, and you tell like that doesn't make sense. I mean, am I bugging out? Am I saying something wrong? It don't make sense. So now, people ain't like I'm shooting at them or none of that. I'm just trying to school them because whoever... There, man. He need help, man. Somebody need to help him with something. Please, he need help. Word, he need help. That's a fact. He need help. Or off the wire. I don't know if they got the wire like in the hood. Like the telephone wires and all that go across the street. The sneakers that be on there. He might have did a number on that. I mean, I wouldn't question that. Yeah, I wouldn't question that. He looked like the type of dude. He looked like that type of person too. I must say that. He looked like that kind of person. And you got the nerve to talk about a shirt that I had on? Like, come on, Shante, man. You know better, man. They ain't got to talk about, yo, you talking about you own a company. Where's the blueprint? What? Clearly, this man know I got 3 joints. And I'm sure he seen the white joint that I had with Sonya. You understand? I had that back in Sonya that had the white, cocaine white BM. I got the silver surf. Like, what is he talking about? Oh, yo, you didn't start the key in the tow truck. I'm a show 2. I'm a show 2 vehicles, but then lie about one. Here we go. Another mic thrown in his mouth. Oh, yo, Calico, start the truck, Buck. Start the like. See, it's fun and games, but see, when you jacking other people's situations, it's now all you doing is not even remixing, because you're not remixing it, because you're not putting your own joint on it. Then earlier in your live, I made you put your pigtail comb down. He was pigtail combing it. Then I said something. Y'all ain't peep that? Then he put it down. You ain't seeing him. He was using his finger. Like, come on, you got to get you some business, Shante, man. You got to get you some business, man. You talk about like you got knowledge yourself and all that, but you laid up with a bill power. You got to get you some business, man. That's just a fact. Because nobody on YouTube takes you serious. Like, I'm just keeping it 100 with you. Nobody on YouTube, they take you serious at all. Like, nobody. Like, word up. Like, literally. And you thinking you pop in and you know, you doing your little song and dance, whatever have you. But it be like sometimes you got to just look at yourself, man, and be like, yo, hold on, wait a minute. You know what I mean? Am I getting too, you know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, you got to. That's a fact. I ain't even no shot. Sometimes you got to know that you looking like a bozo on here. Then somebody, you got a wifey and kids and all that. You got to shape up. Word up. You got to shape up. You got a wife and kids and blah, blah, blah. You got to shape up, man. Word up. You got my man Chase Millie. He back running the city. Watch how Shante throw my man Mike down his esophagus. He's shooting that swallow hand. You know what I mean? That's a good one. You know what I mean? That's his way, the way to come back into the game. You know what I mean? Shoot right back. You know what I mean? That's my Gaza. Salute to my man Chase Millie. Run the city. He was just live. You know what I mean? But yeah, Shante, man, you need to get you some business, man. What I mean, I'm just being honest, man. You need to get you some business, man. That's a fact, man. You know what I mean? I ain't even know, no pun intended, man. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, listen, man. At the end of the day, people, let me see how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it like this real quick. You understand me? And I got my good old merch, SOL merch, Stand on Law merch. You dig? Go holler at it. Check it out. Let me know, you know what I mean, what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? It's Bobino. Trust me. Bobino. Stand on Law. I mean, go to my, my community wall and go check it out.
Dark side lurking, with fake ones vanish. Right back. Yeah, my game the types. If you chat reckless, get jacked in the chat. Perfect question, flash never M. We don't switch the script. Dark side biz, with a off skate clip. Boom, China Brim, Harlem legend, platinum shine. All my support, y'all part the team. Gang. Man, that's a game. I just spin the block, my content, live them tight, feeling lame. Hop news, more like hip hop L's. I just got it one, now we singing bells. All smooth, funny, but they still stuck on 5 bucks just to shoot right back. Us never them. Miss me with the talk. I don't suggestion. Dark side biz. Let us say all the what we bringing on. Dark side season where the snakes get peeled. Loyalty to cold, but the get exposed. I'm the truth in fact. Cross that line, but we bringing all facts. Us never them. We don't switch the script. Dark side biz. Yell apart the team. Gang. Minds flow witty punches. They be talking tough, but they moving fair. I just pop a top, let the truth appear. Man, that shit a joke. I just flip the scene, leave them in a choke. Dark side. Us never them.
Make sure y'all go show some love, man. You know what I'm saying? I got some business with me, man. You know what I mean? Go show your boy some love, man. That's all I ask. Come support. You know what I mean? You trying to get to the munyon? Come holler at me. You know what I mean? Great mind thinks alike. You dig? So, this is what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I got some business with me, man. You know what I mean? Sweatpants, shirts, long, short sleeve. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Come be a part of something great. You know what I mean? That's me. It's me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got a cap. That's what I'm saying. I can't take nobody serious who don't got no business about them. I'm looking like a bozo.
And I'm not a bozo. You understand me? So, you know, at the end of the day, I ain't got that to do.
In a joke, dark side, us never them, us never them, us never them. 050 bucks, Mr. Shoot right back, dark side general, with lanes get packed. All my supporters, y'all realest one, without y'all this ain't fun. Silence,
hold on, let me bring that back.
Silence. Us never them. Us never them. Dark side lurking with us. Fake ones vanish. Never them. Shoot right back. Yeah, my aim the tightest. If you chat reckless, get cacked in the chat.
Stop playing with your boy, man. I bet you can't do that, Shante. Shante, I bet you can't do that. You see how that's done, Shante? I bet you can't do that, man. You understand me? Shante can't do that. He ain't got people that believe in him. He can't do that. Shante ain't doing that. You know what I mean? Shante ain't doing that. But yeah, man, go check that merch out, people. You know what I mean? I definitely appreciate the support. You know what I mean? This was the last part 3. I'm hoping Shante pull up, man. He said he was going to pull up. I want to know, why did he say New Jersey gay is dirty? But then yet you got him on your platform. That's all I want to know.
I got some time. I want to know that. I still want to know why, why you think New Jersey gay is dirty. I mean, you said that out your own mouth. Ain't nobody else say it. You said it. I just want to know why. That's a fact. I just want to know why. Ron, oh, you already know this guy, Ron BX. You already know. You already know. You already know. This guy is just like Shante, aka Sean Prince. That's a fact. So this is part 3. This is like the it's over with. God said it out of his own mouth. He ain't even got enough gear to get fresh for 5 days. She said that, not me. She said that her own mouth, people. Yeah, I dropped the link for him. You know what I mean? He said I ain't let him rock out. Yeah, I did. You know what I'm saying? That was my bad. I dropped him down. You know what I mean? I dropped him down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, now they on your body. Now they on your body now, Shante. Now you need 5 outfits and all that to pop out. See? You said that out your own mouth. That's not no rumor. You said you didn't have 5 outfits. It's not a rumor. It's not a rumor, man. You said you ain't have 5 outfits. I don't know. I'm not speculating. I'm not guesstimating. None of that. You said you ain't have 5 outfits, buddy. You said that out your own mouth. Out your own mouth. Is what you said. And I think it's safe to say, it may be safe to say you really only have 2 outfits. I mean, that's your business. That ain't none of my business. I mean, I don't know. It may be safe to say you only got 2 outfits though. You know, that was your go-to real fast. Yo, this Friday and Saturday. Yeah, you just went straight to Friday and Saturday. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know. That's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? It's sad, people. You dig? I mean, it's sad. Because you got a guy who be on YouTube with everybody mic in his mouth, and his studio ain't clean. Word. His studio is not clean. That's scary. When you get somebody who run around with everybody mic in their mouth and they studio ain't clean, can you imagine? Can you imagine that? We gotta get it. We gotta get the name. We gotta what? Shante, aka Sucker MC. So when we say Sucker MC, you can say Sucker MC or you can say Shante. It really don't matter. Sucker MC, Shante, and whatever else the names that's out there for him. That's sad. We got all bad. Yo, listen, people. Why nobody in this chat, right? Ask them. Even he can pull up here. Why do you answer when I call you Shante? Why nobody answer? Why nobody never ask him that? Why nobody say, yo, listen, why every time 050 Bucks call you Shante, you answer? Can somebody ask him that? Because he be acting like he's like, oh, that's old. How's that old? A nigga that gave you a name on YouTube, a bad one, a female name, and you answered to it. Yo, that's like somebody seeing you in the street. They be like, yo. Come here, little girl. They tell like you're a boy in the street. Come here, little girl. Why would that boy come over there? He's not a little girl. Why would he answer to that? Shante answers to Shante. You can't make this up. Shante answers to Shante, man. Yo, that link is dropped, man. Anybody want to come spit they spill? You know what I'm saying? You know, this is the part 3. You know what I'm saying? Of the Shante antics. So, you know, you will see no more. Don't chew with your teeth can't bite. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's over. To don't chew with your teeth can't bite chronicles is over. You know what I'm saying? It's done. Capiche. It's no more. You know what I mean? It's over. Word, it's over. But it was a dope one, though, man. I just came with facts, people. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Just facts. You dig what I mean? You know, he's a person where you got to do that. You got to come with facts. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't come with facts with Shante, you know what I'm saying? He's the type of person, he believes his own lie, people. Like, that's, you know, we can't do that. This is, he definitely believes his own lie. He definitely feel like his information is solid. I told y'all, he one of them. Yo, they pissing on me. Nah, man, I'm all right. It's raining. It's only raining. And they dead peeing on him. Nah, I'm good, man. It's only raining. It's only raining, God. It's only raining. It's a fact. It is nasty. It's sad. Word to mother, it's sad. But, you know, if he like it, I love it. No, I do my part. I try to drop a jewel on him in a process, you know, keeping him in his place. Yo, just, you know, sit over there. You know what I mean? Pick that corner, Miss Lady. You know what I mean? This is not what you want. You dig? It's not what you want. But yo, man, y'all ready, man? It's your boy 050 Bucks, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back. On your way out the building, man, please, man, hit that like button, share the live. You know what I mean? Go subscribe. I also got UNT Sports, Hip Hop, and Fashion, man. Go. You know what I mean? Go get that. I'm trying to at least get 200-300 subs, and then I'm gonna do the rest, man. You know what I mean? We had a half of that right now. You know what I mean? So keep going to sub. Appreciate the ones who have. You know what I mean? But you know, until then, this your boy 050 Bucks, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back, aka Mr. 10453, aka Bucks Dinero, aka Buck Hondo, all hundreds, aka Mr. aka Assy, aka I'm always there, you never there. And you know, AKAs go on and on. But Shante, that AKA you got, Shante, nobueno.com. Nobueno.com. But yo, man, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button on y'all way in, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up with your boy 050 Bucks, you dig? That's a whole fact, man. I done grew, man. My man.
Us never them. Us never them. Us never them. Dark side lurking with a fake ones vanish. Shoot right back. Get my in the tightest. You chat reckless. Get clapped in the chat. Block. Bless it up. Us never them. We don't switch the script. Dark side biz with a scared clip. China Brim. Harlem legend. Platinum shine. All my supporters. Gang. Man, that shit a game. I just spin the block. My content live them tight, feeling lame. Hip-hop news, more like hop L shit. I just doubted one. Now we singing bell. Rock move funny, but they feet still stuck. 050 Bucks, Mr. Shoot Right Back. Us never them. Miss me with the talk. I don't do suggestions. Nah. Dark time flow. Menacing, slow it down. Dark side season where the snakes get built. Loyalty to code, but the fake get exposed.
Dark side lurking, where the fake ones vanish. Shoot right back. Yeah, my aim the tightest. If you chat reckless, get tacked in the chat. Frenzy question, flash never M. We don't switch the script. Dark side biz, with a off get clip. Boom, China Brim, Harlem legend, platinum shine. All my support, y'all part the team. Gang, gang, gang. Man, that's a game. I just spin the block, my content. Live them tight, feeling lame. Hip hop news, more like hip hop L's. I just died at one, now he's singing bells. Arch move funny, but they still stuck. 050 bucks, Mr. Shoot right back. Us never, never. Miss me with the talk. I don't suggestion. Dark side biz. Never say order, but we bring it on. Dark side season, where the snakes get peeled. Loyalty to code, but the get exposed. I'm the truth, in fact. Cross that line, but we bring it on. Us never them. We don't switch the script. Dark side biz. Yell apart the team. Gang. Minds flow, witty punches. They be talking tough, but they move in fear. I just pop a top, let the truth appear. Man, that shit a joke. I just flip the scene, leave them in a choke. Dark side, dark side. Us never them. Us never them. Us never them. 050 bucks, Mr. Shoot right back. Dark side general, where the lanes get packed. All my supporters, y'all the realest one. Without y'all, this ain't fun. Silence. Loud. Silence. Dark. Silence. Us never them. Us never them. Them. 050 bucks. Mr. Shoot right back. Dark side general. Where the lanes get packed. All my supporters, y'all the realest ones. Without y'all, this ain't fun. Silence. Silence. Boss never them. 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 Dude. Silence. Silence.
All right, everybody, it's time not just to go back to school, but to come back and move forward.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Start your comeback to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What we talking about, people? You understand me? What we talking about? Talk to me. Talk to me nice. Don't talk to me at all. Talk to me nice. Don't talk to me at all. You know what I'm saying? What we talking about? And on that note, man, salute, man. Appreciate wife putting up. Make sure y'all hit that like button on your way out. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Don't forget that merch. Go to my community wall. Check my merch out. You understand? And on that note, hit that like button on your way out for your boy 050 bucks, aka to shoot right back. In that order. Wow.